good morning everyone, and thank you for joining us as we live stream here at the city's easiest address to remember, 1011 Dundas Street East, and I'm Paul Mirage.
And I'm Christian Vermaas. Good morning, and we're in the heart of Leslieville on a beautiful Saturday morning. Bonjour brioche would normally be our spot to pick up a croissant. I drove by Le Beau. Have you ever been to Le Beau?
Sadly, yes.
The lineups were crazy. Anyway, welcome to this beautiful townhouse. We are about 1,300 square feet above ground on 2.5 levels. We say a half level because there's a beautiful foyer entrance with a garage, but we're starting up here on the second floor.
So this is the main living level. This is completely open concept. The owner, when he bought the space, he worked with a designer to create these custom built-ins behind Christian around the fireplace, and cleverly had these small partition walls built to add some separation in space between kitchen, dining, and living to create that definition. And these beautiful glass doors that are oversized walk out to about a 300 square foot terrace area. It has a gas line for a gas barbecue too, and these days that's wonderful.
And look at the privacy in that little, it feels like a little outdoor living room. And sort of a tree house a bit.
Yeah, the tree, so there's a beautiful old pine tree behind. It looks sort of like Muskoka-esque, but it's like you're sitting on a deck in Muskoka with that pine tree.
Don't you feel that this space sort of comes across as so much bigger than 1,300 square feet because of these soaring 10-foot ceilings?
Yeah, the ceiling height here is incredible. 10 feet on this level, 9 feet upstairs, and here we are at the outdoor space. The deck was redone a couple of years ago, and you can see the gas barbecue line. There's electricity, and it is south facing for full-on beautiful sunlight.
Again, let's go back to the 10-foot ceilings, because that's really what gets me excited about this space. It makes it feel very, very spacious and extremely elegant. There's lots of wall space for art, as you can see.
And not that our viewers care today, but we do have a gas fireplace here.
Well, you would have cared last night.
Oh, last night we would have had it on full stop. Now, this place is immaculately cared for. There isn't a nick anywhere. It's in perfect move-in condition. Now, one thing I want to point out to our viewers is the hardwood flooring here. This is cherry, solid cherry hardwood flooring. For anyone with pets, it's excellent because it is the most durable hardwood flooring on the market. There is a density rating for hardwood flooring, and this will have the highest density rating. So if you have a big dog, it is going to be much more scratch resistant than other hardwood flooring.
We learned something, or I did not know that. And then look at this beautiful gas range, because that is quite unusual to find in a townhouse.
Yes.
Right, so this is actually, there's a lot of counter space in this kitchen, and you could have room to put a table here or one of these islands that you buy at IKEA, wherever you buy them. So if you're a baker, you could add easily countertop space here.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, look at the latest finished in appliances. The owner chose, it's called black stainless steel. So you can see it almost looks like granite and charcoal look. So the appliances have been upgraded, and this coloration is really beautiful.
Yeah. There is a very good number of recessed lighting in here, but not too much, because sometimes you can overdo pot lights, and this has a very fine balance, I find.
These also are directional, so they pivot. So if you choose to highlight art, or you choose, in this area it's clever, it goes onto the countertop for additional work task lighting, and they're LED, so they produce no heat.
So Paul, let's talk a little bit about freehold versus condominium townhomes.
Okay, well, so this is a freehold townhouse. So I'm going to give a tidbit of how you know it's a freehold versus a condominium, and then Christian, we can talk more about what the difference is. But the identifier is the street number. There's no unit number here. It's 1011 Dundas Street East. So there's no townhouse 1 or townhouse 6. That's how you know that it is freehold.
Because very often when you talk about a townhouse, people assume right away that you're talking about a condominiumized townhouse complex.
Now there are 6 units in this row. There are no condo fees. So that's the benefit of a freehold. There are no condo fees. So if you like to putz in the garden, ladies and gentlemen, there's a beautiful front garden here. You've got the back deck. There are no fees. You do have to shovel your front sidewalk, however.
Okay, well, the city probably looks after that.
Oh yes, the city just announced that.
Exactly.
Finally.
Exactly. Then we're in the heart of Leslieville. I mean, is there any more active restaurant scene, coffee shop scene, just walkability and parks and trails?
So there is a garage here, but ladies and gentlemen, who cares? The walkability is so incredible. Just to the north is East Chinatown, very vibrant, fresh vegetable market, fish market. So if you're looking to cook, there's wonderful green grocers. To the south, as Christian said, is Leslieville and Riverside. We have an office there. You talked about Bonjour Brioche, the city's most elegant, exquisite, AKA expensive bakery. Bobette and Belle is located in Leslieville. The food scene here is arguably the best in the entire city,
yes.
All within walking distance.
And it's funny how people are either West End people or East End people.
True.
Right? But I feel really that this is the best what the city has to offer, this little urban spot here.
Now, Christian, you're looking mighty fit, so let's talk about the trail system here. So the trail system here, ladies and gentlemen, we are near the Don Valley Trail System. Yes, the Don Valley Parkway for access north and south and access all around the city. But the trail system is beautiful. There are kilometers and kilometers and kilometers of walking, jogging, cycling trails. And then just to the south of here, you have the Studio District, which is where movies are produced. But just south of there is the trail system along the waterfront. We have a great waterfront in this city.
This townhouse is ideal for a single person because it's large, but it's not overwhelming. You can imagine yourself here alone, you wouldn't feel lonely. Ideal for couple downsizing or upsizing, or people who actually were thinking that they wanted to buy a condominium, because this is very affordable.
We're at 1395 and the square footage is about 1,300 square feet.
So which is very reasonable when you compare it to condominiums.
Yes.
And with COVID, people have decided that they don't want to share an elevator, they want their own outdoor space. This is really a good hybrid between a house and a condominium space in a high-rise.
We will head upstairs. We'll look at the dining room first. The dining room, I love a round table. We've talked about this before. Beautiful window that overlooks the street, greenery, Japanese maple, and the front gardens. Wissam, can you get a shot of the front gardens? Can we see it? So you've got a small patch, easy to maintain, hostas, there are irises, this beautiful Japanese maple. So we'll go upstairs and join Christian. So as we head upstairs, we're leaving the main living level to the bedroom level.
Hi, Wissam. So this staircase is adorned with a beautiful skylight, which has natural light cascading all the way down to the main floor.
You could get a suntan here.
Yep. Brand new carpeting that was just installed, and it matches the wall color perfectly. The place has also been beautifully repainted, so there's really nothing to do here for anybody looking for a place to move in and unpack and get comfortable right away. Let's go to the master bedroom. Huge closet, I won't open it, but there is a huge closet with lots of built-ins behind. Then the size of this bedroom is very, very generous. You see that you have a large space here for a set of drawers. Almost double the size of a set of drawers could fit here. We have two south-facing windows. And on the side you have a beautiful built-in that could, of course, be turned into a second closet if one needed more storage space.
I love the wallpaper.
The wallpaper is beautiful.
It's a geometric shape. Now, what's interesting here, I'm just going to shut this door, the entry door. The original plan had a door here into the main bathroom. The owner felt it was unnecessary. It is unnecessary, so it simply was closed as part of the original design, but could be easily put back in.
So the current owner uses this entire floor as their principal floor.
There's 1.5 bathrooms here. What's nice here is the separate shower and separate tub. The flooring is a non-slip. It looks like natural stone. It is a non-slip flooring. So that's nice if you're getting out of the shower. A very generously sized shower, and behind is a tub. So we're going to go and show you the washer dryer.
So full-size front-loading LG washer and dryer, and it's installed properly with a drain in case there is an incident or it's dripping, so there's no risk of a flood here. And obviously lots of storage around your washer and dryer.
Christian, what's behind door number 2?
Let me look first. There is our very own heating system and cooling system.
So what's nice about that is, in condominiums, we had a question from an agent yesterday about one of our listings, and in some buildings, this system is either on heat mode or cooling mode, and when the weather switches, you can't switch it back. But here you have your own independent heating and cooling system. You can shut it off and have all the windows open, however you wish. You have complete control over the temperature. And behind, you can't see, but behind is the owner upgraded the hot water to a tankless hot water boiler. I always have to put those words together.
Instant hot water
Instant
tank.
on demand, which in Europe, Christian, everyone has it. So
Everyone has it.
Finally, we're getting...
But yes, but it's so good because here you can have bath after bath and you're not running out of hot water. But it's rare to have it you see it in very high-end homes.
Yes.
So this is nice to have this luxury here.
Absolutely. And it's less expensive because if you're away on vacation, you're not keeping that hot water.
And look at this dream office / second bedroom, of course. It has 2 closets, one on each side of the door. It's almost the same size, not quite the same size as the principal bedroom.
Christian, what I think, I'll step away here, even though we're in our own bubble. What I like here in this space is, if you've noticed, ladies and gentlemen, the benefit here, there's lots of wall space for art. A lot of condominiums that are all glass, it makes it harder for furniture placement and art placement, but here you see generously scaled artwork throughout the townhouse.
I wonder if that's what makes the space so elegant, because there's something to the space that is special.
Well, it's what you said, it's the ceiling height. 10 feet on the main living level, 9 feet here. It is very special.
But there's also a sense of entrance. We're not seeing it right now, but from the front door, you come to a very nice walkway, which is a beautiful garden. Then you come to a very, very large foyer. Sam will let you do that. A very large foyer with a powder room on the front foyer. So when you have guests, there's room to take off your shoes, to take their coats, so there's a formal entrance, and then you come up to this space. And how many people have we seen in this town? Everybody comes up and says, wow.
Yes, wow, which is a great
It's
word.
unexpected how large the main principal living space is.
Ladies and gentlemen, wow can be a good word or a bad word.
Here it's a good word.
Wow, good. Very, very good. Why don't I meet you in the front foyer? We're going down to the ground floor. Again, ladies and gentlemen, the benefit here is that there are no condo fees. So we were speaking with a client yesterday who has a condo townhouse, and the fees there were $750. $750. There are no condo fees here. So it is a freehold. It's the greatest benefit. So let's head to the front foyer and we'll show you downstairs what Christian was mentioning as you walk in. And there's a graciousness to this entry. So we're here at the front door. You have a proper front door with this beautiful glass. And this is, as the owner said, well, this is so large. I mean, this almost could be a bedroom. We should count this as a room.
Oh.
This is the size of an entry in Rosedale. This is so large.
It's beautiful.
So double closet, this beautiful glass.
Powder room. Actually, I like a powder room on a different floor.
Yes.
Everybody insists, or a lot of people want it on the same floor. This is way more private for your guests.
Yes, and yourself.
And yourself.
Not that you need a car, but look at this garage. So, not that it's glamorous, but what's beneficial here is this enormous amount of storage space. So you've got garage space and tremendous, tremendous storage space. So ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions, we're happy to show you this in person. You can look at our full complement at paulandchristianassociates.com of photos, 3D Matterport, and floor plans.
And please follow us on our social media channels, Paul and Christian in Instagram, on Facebook. Sam, as always, thank you very much for taking us through this virtual open house. We really appreciate it, and we appreciate everybody who's following us, agents and clients and consumers alike. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great weekend, everyone, and thank you again for joining us.